I need to get this thing someday. Okay, everybody, I'm here at the Fest for Beatles fans in Jersey City, and right here are some wonderful friends of mine. On my left, we have me, Mr. Mayo, Joe.
Hey, folks.
And on my right, Matthew Street.
Hey, everybody.
So excited to be standing right next to these two here. Always been a thrill, and we're gonna have a good time this weekend.
You bet we are. You bet.
Thank you for watching, and take care.
Take care. See you.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Carry on here. Wonderful. All right, everybody. I'm here in the marketplace at the Fest for Beatles fans in Jersey City. Just looking around here. And, whoa, I bumped into a couple strangers here.
Marv.
Joe and Matt.
You doing some shopping?
Doing great. I'm just looking. I was just on the other. Oh, we got Camera Sparks Benjamin.
Just got some old books. Paul is still with us. Fun kit and some novelizations of their movies.
Somebody wants to see it on the channel. Hold on. This is a Camera Sparks. Benjamin. It was good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
A lot of nice buttons here.
Yeah, nice. I like this one. I may get this one. Joe said he picked one up yesterday.
That's a great
real
one,
nice
too.
one.
Yeah, I picked that up yesterday. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm going to pick this one up for sure.
Are you live, Joe?
I'm not live.
Oh, okay. I'm just shooting a
I'm trying to
video.
get some footage.
Oh, me too. See what they have here.
Or can I tell you about one?
All the favors, the zombies with us. Thank you so much for coming. We have a few minutes. Can we stay for a minute? Okay. Here's the craziest part of the zombie story that doesn't touch the Stones or the Beatles or the Who or Zeppelin or anything. They've created this masterpiece, and it's something we touched on a moment ago. Before they go out to tour with their Sgt. Pepper's album, the band breaks up. Before it even gets out there. And you were so sweet to mention Al Cooper last night in your induction speech. Anybody know Al Cooper, Blood, Sweat, and Tears? So Al Cooper is working as an A&R guy, you know, at the record label. And he's in England, right? He gets a bunch of records and he's listening through them, just listing. And this is, he told me the story years ago. And I put on this weird looking thing, Odyssey and Oracle. And it's cool. I get the time of the season. And he went to the Bostons and went, "You have a hit record here." And they went, "No. This is a hit record. The band broke up." He goes, "I don't care if they're alive or dead. This is a hit record. This is a hit record. No, I'm telling you, this is as big a hit as you've ever had." So there's no zombies, and Odyssey and Oracle comes out, and Time of the Season is one of the biggest hits in the world.
And not only that, it's we found out because this is quite often the case with our early records that the record executives would hear them and say that's not commercial. you know, it happened. She's not there.
What?
So, yeah,
They didn't think She's Not There as commercial.
they just didn't really get it. I mean, they put it out. You know, they thought it's a nice record, but you know, nothing's going to happen. But anyway, with Time of the Season, it was the last gasp release from Clive Davis, you know, who was actually convinced by Al to put it out, and it has become, I think, one of the top 50 English records in number of plays that's ever been played in America.
Every single person here, including myself, can remember exactly where we were when we heard it. It was that special. It exploded out of that radio.
Well, one of the most interesting things is the same night we were inducted, that year, that day, the 29th, 50 years ago exactly, it went to #1 in Cashbox.
To the day.
Really?
To the day.
To the yesterday.
Yes, to the day, to yesterday.
It's
Good Night Tonight was a huge club hit in Europe. You've got to remember that you couldn't get a job in the old days if you couldn't make people dance.
right.
It's true.
There were also a lot of merging styles though at that time.
Yes.
There was a lot of overlaying of, you know, classic rock and punk and reggae.
That's
and
right.
It was all, and the disco thing was all.
And it was all in Back to the Egg.
Yeah, and it's.
I went back and listened to it, and it's like, oh, the sound of that record it's got that kind of like that new wave thing in there, and there's some punky thing in there, and there's some classic rock in there, but it's kind of like a convergence. I think in some respects it was a little bit ahead of its time.
Well, back to
Agreed.
just the title, Back to the Egg,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
back to the beginning again. Not only a new band, but you know, looking at music as it was originally, you know, the rawness of it.
Danny, Steve, do you ever go back? Have you ever gone back and listened to the album?
Yeah, actually, not always in its entirety.
Right,
But I listened to sections of it. And
so years later, with fresh ears, what do you hear? What do you think?
I mean, I'm just still surprised and delighted by a lot of it, you know, and it's a thrill to have been a part of it, really, but it's not something I ever expected or thought about. But I like, you know, I was 23 years old or something, you know, and I was really not sure what I was doing at all. But there's things like, you know, recording in the castle of the,
Lynn Castle.
Lynn Castle,
yeah.
which was apparently was 22 miles from, because Paul and Linda had moved out of London to Peasmarsh, and it was like 22 miles from there, so they didn't have to go very far.
And then After the Ball on that is something that I listen to that quite often, and Arrow Through Me still sounds great.
You know, there's an Erykah Badu record that samples the intro to Arrow Through Me and just looped it. And it's just like, that's the backing of this kind of hip hop record.
Well, you told me about that.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, really? They used that, and there's Old Siam as well. But
I didn't know about Old Siam.
That was there's a rap song written on it. And I was thinking, how did they get away with this? And I went down and went to checking them out.
Yeah,
Was it really?
yeah, there's a check from the union in the mailbox.
Well, thank God there was something in the mailbox.
Well, that's the way it was.
It wasn't much more than that.
Don't you worry if you're underage. We'll be playing for you with many other players. So if you come along, we'll see you later tonight.
3 wins!
Skiffle! 1, 2. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. Think you lost your love? Well, that's all yesterday. But she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be right. She loves
is there's two meanings. And it's not just like a reptile. A salamander is like if you're looking at in a fireplace at the fire and you get those little sprites of, like little flashes of fire, those are called salamanders. So I'm sure that's what Paul meant when he wrote it.
You did not say that.
All right.
Younger than 1800.
All right. This is it.
Don't stop, take it back to the top. I've got enough, I love you. I want to spend it all.
The mama's gonna get you. She's gonna knock you in the head. Better get yourself together. Pretty soon you'll be dead. Come on, Drew.
What in the world you thinking of? Laughing in the face of love. What on earth you trying to do? It's up to you. Yeah, you.
The mama's gonna get you. She's gonna knock you right in the face. Better get yourself together, darling. I know. Join the human race.
How in the world you gonna see? And how many fools like me? Who on earth you think you are? A superstar?
What right you are? We all shine on like the moon and the stars and the sun. And we all shine on everyone, everyone.
This song goes out to everybody. More than ever. God help us. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us on the sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer. Sing with me now. But I'm not the only one. Nice and loud. I hope someday you'll join us. And the world will leave as one. Alan White, ladies and gentlemen. Alan White.
Very special.